All right, man. Shakur, Devin Haney blast Shakur Stevenson for not moving no units. Only niggas moving units in Pimp Juice and us. He basically saying that Shakur Stevenson struggling to sell tickets in Vegas on a Thursday. I think that's a shocker. A week before, um, a week before Thanksgiving, and on the Thursday. I don't think that was the smartest thing to do. But let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna take a deep dive into the tickets. Thumbs up. Yeah, I said thumbs up. Share the video. Check out the Box News playlist. It said someone broke in my car last night and left 4 tickets for the Shakur fight on my dashboard. Devin said that's effed up. Then it went on. Danny, Ringwalk, Danny, whoever that is. Shout out to Top Rank for donating hundreds of tickets to active military and veterans to attend Stevenson de Los Santos fight week from today. There will be a small tax to be paid, cheap is $4, no more than 15 per ticket. Tickets can be accessed at vettix.com. So even though they gave some away, you still got to pay a couple dollars, $4 to $15. That's not bad. So basically, Devin Haney is poking fun at Shakur Stevenson not being the draw. Now I said that Shakur Stevenson wanted 50-50 versus Devin Haney, and Devin Haney out from 25% based on how Top Rank did him with the George Kambosos fight. And y'all know I'm a huge promoter of do unto them as they done to you. All right, I ain't with that turn other cheek shit. All right. Back in the day in ancient time, it was an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, that's a Thursday, bro. They trying to play off the Formula One and all that. But my whole thing is, don't nobody care about that shit in the United States. I understand it's something new. And you see black people caring about soccer in Atlanta. So maybe they feel like they can continue to start new crazes. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they figure they can start new crazes and all that type of stuff. But so I'm not even sure they don't even have the whole T-Mobile Arena open for this venue, but it seems like they're doing pretty good ticket sale wise. I'm looking, unless they don't have the whole venue open, and that may be the case. They may not have the whole venue open yet, because I can't click in here. So I'm not sure they got none of this open, but when you go over here, they got some tickets open here in this Vegas, by the way, but it's a Thursday, $250. That's the Bud Light lounge access. You got, $175. You go up here. So that's the Bud Light lounge access. Well, all this Bud Light lounge access. I've never been. So $175. 175 is the cheapest ticket that I see. 105 for the handicap tickets. Okay, 105 to send at the angle. It is Vegas still. If you want to usually send at the angle is the cheapest ticket. 175 sit up front. $85 if you want to sit at the other angle up front. So it'll get cheaper as you go by. I wonder what it is to sit at the angle in the back. So 85 all off the angle. $35 if you want to sit all the way, on the angle almost to like that court, that behind the basket view. So you got $35, $35, 85 on the floor. You got 125 on this part on the floor. 250 to get on the floor by the no, I'm not sure if that's the floor, so my bad. Yeah, I think that might be considered the floor. 250 on the floor, 355 on the floor, 355 on the floor. So I'm not sure they got the whole venue opened up neither. But we see tickets as cheap as $35. Now, at the end of the day, man, this is a little personal beef they got going on. Devin fighting at the crib, and apparently tickets selling pretty well. Last time I checked, they was over 10,000 tickets sold. He is fighting at the crib, and Shakur is fighting on a Thursday. So yeah, I think that's a major difference right then and there. It's a conversation that need to be had, but Then we also, if you ain't seen, if a video ain't went up yet, he also Devin linked that he got knocked out. Shakur Stevenson was knocked out by Liam Parle, 140-pound contender in sparring and all this. So they've been going back and forth for a while. And it ain't gonna stop till somebody get their ass whooped in that ring, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So, they gonna keep going and going and going. They gonna keep building this and building this and building this. And one day, maybe we get a conclusion. We get a conclusion to what's going on or whatever. But but until that day, I mean, it is gonna be what it is gonna be. But at the end of the day, he fighting on a Thursday in Las Vegas. I just really didn't think that was a good date to play off the Formula One. You know what I'm saying? You got a black man playing off Formula One. But Top Rank, they do their due diligence and all this, and Devin Haney gonna pop shit off. He got a vendetta against Top Rank off rip. You know what I'm saying? He got a vendetta, and his vendetta is they made him go fight the Australian, signing them for a 3-fight deal. So obviously he gonna feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And people act like he ain't supposed to feel some type of way. And then they used to be cool. So it's some type, it's different when friends turn rivals and shit become against friends. The beef is a little bit more beefier. But after they fight, long as there ain't no controversy, no bullshit in the game, all that shit is just about making that money and building that fight up. They two avoided fighters. So it's a competitive nature. They probably low key still cool and all that stuff, but they got to build it up to make the money. They got to build it up to make the money. So, and the fans end up getting involved into the war play, and all the war play, and they end up getting beefing and banging Top Rank and banging Haney and banging Shakur Stevenson and all that. Well, Shakur put in a tough pickle, man. He put in a tough pickle. You know what I'm saying? Who want to go out there on the Thursday right before Thanksgiving in Vegas? That's pretty much for the locals to come support. If we being real, that's for the locals to come support. Who really flying out there? Unless you live on the West Coast, you live in the area. Who really flying out there? You know what I'm saying? Who really flying out there in the middle of the week to go see that? Nobody. Had he fought Frank Martin, maybe more people would have came out there, and seen. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna scream until he can't sell. This is why I ain't fight him. So it is what it is. But then you got the footage that Aki had that it leaked that Shakur Stevenson getting beat up by Kevin Johnson. I think he a fighter out of Florida. He was getting pieced up and sparring and all that by him. I mean, sparring and sparring. The dude trying to make weight and all that other type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said before, it's gonna keep going and going and going. They're gonna continue to have that rivalry. They're gonna continue to go back and forth. And that's just what it's gonna be. Now Shakur Stevenson not selling no tickets. It's a Thursday. Ain't nobody flying in on a Thursday. Now, some of these boxing media reporters gonna do it. Because one, the flight probably gonna be cheaper to get there in the middle of the week, and two, it ain't too much boxing been going on. So when you start seeing certain YouTubers that just known for doing interviews and they going live and they starting to do live content and more giving their opinion on boxing, that's how you know boxing starting to slow down and ain't no content to do. Or they start going to cover UFC or something like that. This is why you can't base your channel off boxing. You gotta base it when you do boxing. You gotta base it at least on combat sports or other sports that surround it. Real talk. You just can't base it off boxing, because boxing, it'll slow down. It shouldn't. It's a year-round sport. Ain't no off season. But for whatever reason, it does. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to kind of think about for a minute. But yeah, with Shakur and the whole situation, I don't expect that to be no lucrative, high selling fight neither. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Check out the Box News playlist for more videos like this. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.